Alright, how you guys doing today? You know what? We're going to talk about the games I've invested most of my time into over my career gaming. And, some of these titles are just because they're those ones where you won't fully complete the game until you go around and unlock all those secret things that you really don't find too easily. And those kind of irritate me, but they're fun to get at the same time. Alright, let's get rolling. First, we got Tech 2 and the Staff of Dreams on the Xbox. This game was pretty fun. It was one of those little kids games, and I really liked playing it just because there's another one of those things where so many characters to interact with, and a lot of them were comical. I actually laughed at it pretty good. I mean, even when I'm 15, I'll still laugh at it. I mean, I laughed at it when I was 10, of course, but it's still a very comical game. I love playing it, and you just collected all these little berries and scrolls, and you made potions, and then you unlock stuff in multiplayer and replay value, and it was really neat. Next we have the original Dead Rising on the 360. I believe this was actually a launch title, I want to say. So this game, it's if you've ever played the Dead Rising series, it's meant to be replayed many, many times, because there's survivors you save from the zombie horde, the side quests, making all the weapons, finding all the stuff, knowing all the nicks and tricks to beat the game. And I mean, there's Path 1, Path 2, Path 3, up to Path 10. You can't take them all. You gotta take them one at a time. So, and they're all, some are good, some bad. You gotta take them all, and you just gotta discover what's on that road, and that really is what kept me playing this game. It's a 6-hour game. It's on a time limit. Don't let that get to you, though. It's a good game. I probably played this about, 20 times through. It's really neat. This one you're probably going to dog me for. It's, let's see. That is milk, by the way, so don't get any ideas. This one you're probably going to dog me for just because it is a game based off of a movie. Well, movie series. It is Ultimate Spider-Man. This game, it's not based on the movie storyline, it's based on the comic. So it's very different, but I like this game because it's a free roam where you're dropped in as Spider-Man in just this chaotic New York City. And the game really never ends because there's always problems coming up. You have this little big screen map that you have, and really is what happens is you just swing around. There's a little plot they got going, but you just, swing around as Spider-Man, and then something will come up on your map, and you can choose to go to that, or just choose to keep swinging around, and sometimes I kept swinging around. So, and either that was like gang activity, a boss battle, something to do with the plot. But the more you got into this game, the more New York City unlocked, and the more exotic it really got. So it's pretty good to play. Invested a lot of time in that. Another little kids game here, actually. I believe this was a launch title on the original Xbox, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. And this one was pretty kicky. You came in, you're walking through with your girlfriend, and you're like this little 14-year-old kid named Cooper. It always reminded me because my cousin, he kind of looks exactly like this, so I thought it was cool because I was killing like zombies and ghoulies with being my cousin. It felt weird. And then your girlfriend gets turned into an ogre kind of thing. And so what you do is you got to get these keys. And as soon as you get enough keys, you can go directly to the guy who stole your girlfriend and get her back and then make some sweet harmony. But it's just this huge mansion, but you can maybe explore this side and get all the keys. And then, of course, being the internet gamer, you're probably going to go straight to the boss battle. But no, if you explore this, I kept exploring this side, and then back here and up here, because there was just so much to do. And I mean, the game really cut itself short because you beat the game too quick, in my opinion. But I played a lot of it. ATV Quad Power Racing 2. No, I'm not a fan of racing games by any means necessary. I hate them, to be in fact. But this one I always played with my friends, never really played it by myself, even though there was an AI mode you could play by yourself. What really kept me playing this was that it really wasn't a racing game. It was a kind of offline style ATV game because is what you could do is there was the racing, of course, but it was pretty neat because you could kick people off their bikes. You could drive up to them, bam, give them a kick. And I think I still got scars from kicking my friends off the bike. They get pissed. It's funny though. But the thing that made it fun was this freestyle mode where you're dropped in this huge arena and you just do flips, tricks, hoops, and whatnot for as long as you want. And I just kept wanting to do that, get a huge score. Next we got, I think most people have this game on their list, Super Mario 64. This is the first video game I ever played, actually. And what you're doing in this game is you just go around and hunt these stars. But another game where I think it kind of cut itself short, where, because after you get 70 or 75 stars, you can technically beat the game, but you just fight Bowser and then, but you get 120, and it's really devious to get all 120, because a good thing about the games where you don't have to get everything, the levels that really irritate you, piss you off, they irk you, you just skip them, go to another one, and you can still beat the game. But now you gotta perfect it. In this game, I still haven't perfected yet. I would hope to one day when I come around to it, but it's just too much, to be honest. I beat the DS version though, because you can be Yoshi, and that makes it so much easier. Next we have Smash Brothers Melee. This game was really fun because it, of course, was like the original one on the Nintendo 64. I played a lot of it too, but you could there was a bunch of different modes in it, like story mode, there was like the boss battle mode, the single player mode, the running and jumping on those platforms, the target smash, the home run derby, all of that good stuff. And you could just play endlessly, to be honest, by yourself, and then a lot with another friend or father, which I played with my father a bunch. And for information, I did play as Captain Falco, because he was the best player in my opinion, and he had the little cool taunt, show me the moves. He was the fastest, so I like that. Next we got one of my favorite game series, Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year-Old Door. This is an excellent game. To be quite honest, this is where I picked up most of my intellect from reading this game, because this game has no words in it. It's all subtitles, dialogue from each character. And if you don't like reading a book, pick up this game, because you will learn so much from it. I increased my vocabulary tenfold. I mean, it's insane just how much you have to read. If you don't believe me, watch it, like a gameplay or something of how much the characters speak. But the cool thing about that is, I guarantee there's over 10,000 characters in that game, and they're all unique, and you gotta go around I just enjoyed going around the world, just talking to the different characters, filling out all the side quests and the process of it, but really learning those personalities, and then it was just really neat to watch, or play, I'm sorry. Now this game is going to be a game I've invested most of my life into. It's definitely the game I've played a bunch, and, well, quite frankly, I became obese playing it because I eat cookie dough and Dr. Pepper all days. This was my world. I mean, I played nothing but this game. And I was in the 95th percentile, and I had no friends. But it was okay. I had this game. That's all I needed. So without further ado, I present to you my baby. This thing is it was just a jewel. And it had the live, of course, the multiplayer, which was a huge aspect. But the campaign, just trying to beat it on Legendary